Have you ever tried to understand Greek mythology and ended up more confused than a centaur in an elevator? Between gods, titans, demigods, nymphs, monsters, and heroes, this feels more like an ancient reality show than a religion. Today, we're going to attempt the impossible, explain all the major Greek gods in a few minutes. Yes, all of them. So grab your toga, sit on your imaginary throne, and join me on this journey from primordial chaos to Dionysus's wild parties. Let's go. The origin of the universe, chaos, and the first beings. In the beginning, there was nothing, just chaos. And from chaos came the first beings. Gaia, the earth, mother of all. Tartarus, a deep, dark abyss. Eros, primal love, the drive to create. Erebus, darkness. Nyx, the night. From Gaia came the Titans, the Cyclops, and the Hecatoncheires, giants with 100 arms. Yep, infinite hugs. Then came Uranus, the starry sky, who became Gaia's husband. But he was a terrible dad. He locked his kids inside Gaia's womb. So Gaia plotted with her son, Cronus, who castrated Uranus, ouch, and became the new boss. Cronus, the Titans, and the rise of Zeus. Cronus ruled everything. But there was a prophecy. One of his children would overthrow him. So what did he do? He ate them at birth, literally. Until his wife Rhea got tired of it and hid their sixth child, Zeus. She gave Cronus a swaddled rock, and he swallowed it without checking. Zeus grew up, came back, made Cronus vomit, the siblings came out alive, and started a great war, the Titanomachy, between the Titans and the new gods. After much fighting, Zeus and his siblings won, locked the Titans in Tartarus, and founded Mount Olympus, the official headquarters of divine drama. Now, let's meet the stars of Olympus. Some say there were 12, but we're covering the 14 most important ones, each with powers, passions, and more family drama than a Greek soap opera. Zeus, king of the sky and gods, the most powerful, throws lightning, rules Olympus, but also the biggest cheater in the universe. He had more children than The Simpsons has episodes. Looked at someone, she'd end up pregnant, or turned into a cow, a tree, or a cloud, depending on its mood. Hera, goddess of marriage and family. Zeus's wife and sister. Very powerful, but constantly suffers from her husband's flings. She fiercely hunts down Zeus's lovers, even if it wasn't their fault. The goddess of righteous drama. Poseidon, god of the sea. Zeus's brother, controls oceans, causes earthquakes, and created horses. Yep, horses. Hot-headed, when angry, he can sink entire cities. Lives under the sea, without a singing crab. Hades, god of the underworld. Another brother of Zeus. Doesn't live on Olympus because he prefers his underground mansion filled with souls. Not evil, just serious. A just ruler of the dead. He kidnapped Persephone to make her his wife, which is not exactly romantic. Demeter, goddess of agriculture. Zeus's sister. Controls crops. When Persephone was taken to the underworld, she got depressed, and that's how winter was born. Thanks to her, we understand why sometimes the earth stops blooming, because she's sad. Hestia, goddess of the hearth and sacred fire. Very peaceful, symbolizes home stability. So low-key, she's sometimes left off Olympus guest lists, but she keeps the flame of the home alive. Literally. Athena, goddess of wisdom and strategic war. Born from Zeus's head, fully armored, smart, strong, and zero romantic drama. Protects heroes, hates injustice, and is Athens' patron goddess, a feminist icon before her time. Apollo, god of the sun, music, and prophecy. Handsome, radiant, and multi-talented. Sings to life and chaos. Patron of the Oracle of Delphi, his love affairs often go badly, but he plays the lyre with flair. Artemis, goddess of the hunt and the moon. Apollo's twin sister.
wild, independent, nature's protector. Defends young women and punishes those who disrespect her with magical arrows. Team Artemis forever. Ares, god of brutal war, attractive but impulsive. Represents war at its bloodiest, has an eternal romance with Aphrodite, but no one really respects him. Even the other gods think he's just a muscled brute. Aphrodite, goddess of love, beauty, and desire. Born from sea foam or from a castration, depends on the version. Pure magnetism, has power over all through her charm. Married to Hephaestus, but loves Ares. Drama guaranteed. Hephaestus, god of fire and forge. Ugly, lame, but incredibly skilled. Maker of divine weapons and tools. Married to Aphrodite, but more like a decorative husband. Proves that talent beats looks. Hermes, messenger of the gods. Swift, clever, mischievous. God of travelers, merchants, thieves, and speakers. Wears winged sandals and is always in some kind of trouble. The divine delivery guy. Dionysus, god of wine, parties, and theater. The life of the party. Last to arrive on Olympus, but with more flair than anyone. Loves divine madness, wine, and excess. Wherever he goes, there's music, dance, drama, and probably a hangover. Other lesser-known but important gods. Greek mythology doesn't stop there. Here are some lesser-known but fascinating deities. Hecate, goddess of magic, shadows, and crossroads, supreme witch. Eros, god of erotic love, son of Aphrodite, aka Cupid. Morpheus, god of dreams. Yep, that's where morphine comes from. Nemesis, goddess of divine revenge. Do something wrong, she'll find you. And just like that, in a few minutes, we've traveled through one of the most fascinating mythologies in the world. Drama, betrayal, love, war, and even accidental comedy. Olympus has it all. Now tell me, which god or goddess do you relate to the most? Are you wise like Athena, party-loving like Dionysus, or intense like Ares? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this epic recap, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow mythology nerds. See you in the next video, and may the gods be with you.